My number 7 quarterback in the UFL quarterback countdown is former KDW quarterback and now reloaded quarterback Bruce. Bruce is by far the tallest quarterback in the UFL league. He has the ability to look over the ball giver and find his receivers open downfield. That, combined with a strong arm, makes Bruce very dangerous.
This is serious. We could make you delirious. You should have a healthy fear of us, cause too much of us is dangerous. So dangerous, we so dangerous. My flip mode squad is dangerous. So dangerous, we so dangerous. My whole entire unit is dangerous. Come on.
Because of Bruce's height, he's able to find receivers all over the field. The ball giver very rarely pressures him because Bruce is tall enough to look right over him. If you look at this play here, Bruce is going to be pressured. He's looking around the field. The ball giver is going to leap up, but because Bruce's height, he's able to get the ball over him and be able to find Chad crossing in the back of the end zone for the touchdown. Great throw by Bruce. One thing I really like about Bruce is the ability to put the ball through a tight window. He doesn't even need to know the routes his receivers are running. He's able to put the ball through the window if they give him the slightest space. Look at his game versus Valley Boys. Bruce is going to be looking around and finally see Brian running an in-out route. The ball giver is going to come to try to knock the ball down. But once again, because of Bruce's height, he's able to throw the ball right over the ball giver. Now, as the ball's traveling and coming down, if you look here, the window is tight. The defender is right on him. But because Bruce is able to put the ball up for grabs and put it through the window at the same time, Brian is able to get to the ball, make a play, and score the touchdown. Great throw here by Bruce. Doesn't matter the ball giver that's in front of Bruce, he's still able to make a throw. Look at his game versus Black Stallions. He has a ball giver with decent height, but that's not gonna affect the throw. He's gonna look around in the snow and look for the receiver. He's gonna be able to see his receiver running a slant route, but by this time the ball giver's rushing. But like I told you before, the pressure does not bother him at ball giver. He's able to make a perfect throw going towards the sideline, and once again, right through the window, right in front of the sideline, right behind the defender, perfect throw. The reason Bruce was 7 and not inside my top 5 is because he has 2 big problems with his game, and we're going to talk about one of them. Look at his game versus Valley Boys. He's going to have Brian running a 7, look like a 7 in slant on the left-hand side, but he's going to have a check down receiver wide open on the right. Wide open. Easy play. Go to the next one. But once again, Bruce believes he could put the ball through any window. So because he's waiting for Brian to get to the other side of the field, he doesn't see the safety watching his every move. He's going to put the ball up for grabs thinking there's a window, but the safety's going to drop back where he was watching the play the whole time and get the easy interception. Bad play by Bruce, going all for nothing, trying to force it through the window. Unfortunately, the window was closed. Look at this next play versus Rep City. Bruce once again believes he can get the ball through a tight window. He's going to call hike, and he's looking for Brian going down the left sideline. But what he doesn't realize is Tess is looking at him. Tess is following Bruce. Bruce is going to throw the ball up and try to get it through the window because Brian has a step, but he doesn't realize Tess was watching him the whole time. Ball is going to travel, and the ball gets there through the tight window, but Tess is there to jump the route and get the interception. Bad throw by Bruce. Gotta watch the coverage better than that. My second problem with Bruce is because he's so focused on looking for that window, he takes bad sacks and never throws to the check down receiver. Look at this play versus Black Stallions. He's going to have the middleman fade left. That gives the lane to to his inside tight end wide open. The closest defender to the tight end is the ref. Bruce is going to have a clear lane, but he's looking for that deep window, and he doesn't see it. He's waiting for Brian, if you look on the left side, to get open. But by this time, the rush is already coming in. That's when he panics, and he attempts to run. Everybody in the league know Bruce is not a runner. So he's going to get sacked on a play that he could have gotten rid of a long time ago. Can't take these sacks. I don't know what Bruce calls in the huddle, but it seems like he's not good at reading a blitz coming or making sure there's a blitz pickup. This game versus them Getters, Hollywood blitzed them at least 5 times. And because of that blitz, it's either got sacked or threw an incomplete pass. And look at this play right here. He's going to line up a screen to the right. He's setting up in case Hollywood blitz. So mind you, the screen is already set up in case Hollywood blitz. So when they call hike and Hollywood do the same thing that they expected him to do, the pressure caused Bruce to throw an incomplete pass. And if you look here, had he completed that pass, he has 2 blockers to take Shaq down the field. But the pressure caused him to throw an incomplete pass. You cannot know that they're blitzing, call a play for the blitz, and not complete that pass. He can't make these mistakes. Bad play in the pocket. Bruce was my number 7 quarterback in the UFL quarterback countdown. But because of his mistakes, he could have fell even lower than that. Bruce has 3 main things in order to be successful in the UFL league. He has a big arm, he has his height, and he has a current offensive MVP playing wide receiver for him. Bruce made the All-Star team last year, but he has to step his game up to the next level. Maybe now that he's with Reloaded, he can get to that next level. Because if not, the only chip this team will see will come in the bag.
I am number 1.